Here we go, going live. Everybody come on over to the main stage. Welcome everybody, glad you're here to the Making All the Difference National Home Education Conference. We're excited about it, glad you're here. I'm Tere Latimer, the HEA Vice President, and we'll just start out with acknowledgement of country. The HEA acknowledges the traditional custodians of country throughout Australia and their connections to land, sea, community, and education. We pay our respects to their elders, past and present, and extend that respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples today. Now I'd like to introduce Karen, HEA President, Karen Chegwidden. Welcome, Karen.
Thanks, Tere. All right, well, hello, everybody. It's really exciting to be here. Tere, I'm going to get you just to share that presentation now, please.
Okay. Just share my slides with you. There we go. Has that come up?
Yeah.
Great.
All right, so welcome. This is the official welcome and opening of our National Home Education Conference. As Tere told you, my name is Karen Chegwidden and I'm the President of the Home Education Association. And it gives me great pleasure to welcome you here today. We're very excited that you have joined us for our very first ever fully online national conference. Next slide, Tere. Two roads diverged in a wood and I took the one less travelled by, and that has made all the difference. These famous words by Robert Frost have inspired the name of our conference today, making all the difference. Because while we know that as home educators, we're still very much in the educational minority, we also know that home education is the thing that can make all the difference to children and to families. Next slide. So those statistics are probably fairly small on your screen, but what it's showing you is the numbers of home educated students in every state across Australia. So we've seen year on year growth in every state across Australia for the last 5 years. We've got different census dates in different states, and so that's why the final column for 2021 is incomplete, because some of the states don't release their data until the end of the year. Next slide. Currently, there are about 25,829 registered home educated students in Australia. It's now the fastest growing sector in education, and it far outstrips the population growth, which sits at about 2% for every state. Next slide. So we've seen a spike in growth in 2020 around COVID. So that's ranged from 5% in the ACT all the way up to 26% in Queensland. Most of those states have had significant increases over the last 12 months, and we think that that's set to continue. This year, in 2021, the ACT is seeing 22.7% increase in their home educated student numbers. Queensland has another 17% increase this year, and Western Australia has a 10.6% increase. So the same sustained growth in home education. Next slide. So Advocacy Matters. The HEA engages with government to ensure that home education remains a legal choice that parents can make everywhere in Australia. We are your voice at a government level, and that's super important. We've seen that in countries like Germany, home education has long been illegal. France this year has banned home education. In the UK, there's currently a review being undertaken into home education. So the HEA is completely committed to ensuring that home education remains legal in Australia. And your membership with us supports that important work. Next slide. So just a bit of housekeeping, and then we're going to jump into the main events of the conference. You can navigate around the Hopkin platform on the left. And so if you're here here watching this, you've obviously found the main stage, so that's great. This is where all of our keynote speakers will present, and it's also where all our panel discussions will happen. The Connect sessions, when you click on that, those Connect sessions appear when they're due to start, and you just click on the tile to enter. Once you're inside those sessions, turn on your audio and video, click Share Audio and Video, and you can engage in live conversations. The networking section is a fun little app that allows you to connect randomly with other people. So you go in there and you click join, and if someone else is in there, you will find yourself in a video chat with those people. It's kind of fun, so I encourage you to check it out. The Expo is our virtual exhibit hall. It's got all of our vendors in it. They've got videos, information, special discounts for conference people, but also a lot of them are putting on presentations, so check out those in the schedule. And when you go into those expo halls, you can engage straight with the people there the same way as in the Connect session. So you can share your audio and video and jump on screen and have a personal conversation with the people in the booth, just like you would if this was a real conference in a physical hall. And last but certainly not least, we've got a whole lot of prizes for you to win. We've got prizes for people who attend the most expo booths, prizes for people who make the most connections and do the most networking, prizes for people who spend the most time in the conference, and really fun little prize for people who find all the Ruthies that are hidden around the conference platform. So if you haven't already been there, make sure you go to the prizes booth in the expo hall and check out all of the ways that you can win, because at the end of today, we will be awarding lots of prizes. Is there anything that I've forgotten, Tere?
I think you got it all. Yes, well done.
Great. All right. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce you to Dr. Rebecca English. Rebecca is a mother of three, a home educator, a researcher, and a teacher. She's a senior lecturer in the Faculty of Creative Industries, Education and the Arts at QUT, and her work is concerned with why parents choose alternative to mainstream schools, and in particular, home education. Welcome, Rebecca.
Thank you very much. What a lovely welcome.